Sorry, girl.
Hi there.
The music in the room, or the murmurings of your friend, are not just an audio delight, but a physical sensation.
Sure, let's start recording. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an episode of episode 14 or 15. One of the episodes, but hand claps. I am here with my brethren in this comic book shit. Mike, why don't you introduce yourself, bro? Grab the mic and all shit.
Yeah, I'm Marcus Rodriguez.
Hand claps.
Thank you.
My man Marcus, this is my guy. We're doing the comic book shit together. Marcus, tell the people who you are and what you're doing and shit.
Well, I'm a freelance illustrator working with Age currently on Superhood 4.
Let's go. Hand claps for Superhood.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Well done.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Community volunteer. I do community service work. As of right now, I was an animation major, Academy of Art University.
How is that like working at the academy, going to the Academy of Art?
Well, it was tough getting in. It was harder than I thought it was going to be, especially in the animation field, which is the biggest department. There, most enrollments, but that's what art is, drawing and everything. You get that experience, and it really is a challenge. But I have learned in college. I have grown, to be where I am at today. I have worked incredibly hard, learned the skills that I now have today, and now I'm working with H. Scott.
Yes, sir. And just be sure to consciously be spit into the mic because there's mad feedback for the chorus and all.
Yes,
but whatever.
yes.
Yeah, so going to the Academy of Arts was a dope experience artistically, but you also made connects and like the people.
Yes.
You say you made more. That was more of the impact it was for you than just the technical drawing.
Yes, so we all learned the hard way about trying to get into the field or trying to pursue the field and everything in any industry about networking and making connects and making connections.
Yeah.
So my personal experience when I met H. Scott, it was when I was volunteering at the Cartoon Art Museum.
Shout out to Andrew Forever.
Yeah. Cartoon Art Museum, I was volunteering there. H. was doing a signing on his Superhood books, and then we met there, and then we hooked up. And he called me up to work on his newest issue, and here we are.
We all
By the way, thank you, H, for this opportunity.
Oh man, thank you, bro, for fucking with me, bro. For real.
Thank you.
We are about maybe 50% into Superhood now. 50%, you think?
Around
60,
I would
50,
say
yeah?
65.
Yeah, we're in the house.
Yeah,
We're good. We're on a good space.
we're developing it. You just gotta keep at it. You just gotta keep grinding and everything.
Yeah, facts.
I know it takes motivation, it takes encouragement, and that's part of the challenge, is to push yourself, keep on encouraging yourself, and then but you also have to find other encouragements also,
Facts.
Otherwise, you're gonna get discouraged and then you're gonna give up, which is easier these days.
It's real easy to just give up on shit today, bro.
Yeah, people just want to people just assume that it's just a waste of time, and then why am I doing it if I'm not getting anywhere? So that's the hard part, is looking for the encouragement, trying to push yourself, get up every day, be there, show up, get your stuff going and everything. And then once you get the rhythm going, then it pays off in the long run.
Hey, we just got denied for Maha comic books. We just came from this literally
That-
about
and so-
30 minutes.
From getting denied. Okay.
Oh shit,
So
that's
that-
funny.
yeah.
Hand claps are getting denied.
Okay, so about
Yeah, that's
that.
funny.
Yeah, so that's
You have to explain to the listeners what happened. Explain to them, like they don't know what we're talking about.
Right, okay,
Yeah,
so-
explain to-
yeah, we were trying to pitch our newest, latest upcoming book, and H. Scott was trying to also pitch his previous books to Flying Colors Comics in Concord.
hand claps to Flying Color
Shout out to
Comics
Flying Colors and Joe Field.
and Joe. Hey, shout
I still
out.
love you. I still love you.
Yeah,
It's good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, keep it. Just keep
But
it a buck.
unfortunately, bad news. We got rejected. There's too many. There's too many gray areas, and it's hard to explain. But this is the business, and business comes first. And this is the industry, and
Yeah.
this is how life is. You're gonna have rejections in anything, you know.
Yeah.
And you just gotta toughen up. And this is what I was talking about discouragement. This is where people get discouraged. They just get rejected too many. It's like applying for a job, you know.
Yeah.
Just get rejected too many
Yeah.
times, and you're just like, okay, why am I doing this? I remember I fell into this when I was really young. You know, too many jobs were rejecting me when I came out of college, and they were really corporate and everything. And you just got to learn the hard way about these things. But
Yeah.
it's fine. It's all good. It's a big world. Right, Age? It's a big
It's a
industry.
big world, yeah. And you gotta you gotta just roll with the punches, bro. You can't
Yeah.
let shit get to you. You gotta just fucking.
Yeah.
You gotta eat them L's. What's up, bro? Yeah, you gotta eat them L's and
Yeah.
So, let's paint a picture to the listeners. They're like, where the fuck are they at? Right now, Mark, it's on you. Let them know. We're literally.
We are outside of a Starbucks on Concord Boulevard.
Concord Boulevard.
On Boulevard.
Yeah.
We're right across from the Crown Plaza and everything. That's why if you hear
All
traffic
these
in the background.
cars and
that's why.
shit. Yeah. It's funny. Yeah, bro. But
excuse us.
Yeah, it's all good. We're literally sitting in front of a Starbucks coffee, waiting for the homie Gene to come through.
Gene Luen Yang.
Hand claps to Gene Luen Yang.
So yeah, he was here today doing a signing for Flying Colors, Joe Fields and Flying Colors.
Yes, sir.
He is the newest writer of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Super dope.
He's here promoting that.
Yeah.
And he comes around every holiday season to Flying Colors comics and everything. And really appreciate the hard work Gene puts in and everything. Very talented guy.
Very talented dude. I love the fact that the dude's from the Bay Area, San Jose. I've done a convention with him before. I've sat at booths next to him, so me seeing him just doing his thing is like fucking fire. That's so dope. We're waiting. I know we're waiting. The listeners, just be patient with us. Marcus is about to go to LA.
Yep. Yeah, I'm about to take off to LA in a couple hours.
Yeah.
I just visiting family.
Yeah.
I just need the break. Everyone needs a break, it's the holidays and everything. But, doesn't come at a perfect time. Everybody these days seems like it's going back and forth to LA. Two people I work with is
You're
just got
driving,
back.
right? You're driving?
yeah, we're driving.
Yeah.
We're not paying it.
Yeah.
The airports these days are a zoo.
It's too nuts. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, man. Shout out to your mom and your family, man, because you guys are so cool. Shout out.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, mom's is hella cool. She like, oh man, the empanadas? Oh wait, hold up. The empanadas, yo,
She
son. Let me speak about them empanadas.
How
Shout
were
out
they?
to mom's empanadas. The empanadas are fucking fire, bro. They were hella good. Thank you to your mom and
She
her
thanks.
empanadas.
She thanks Sage. She
Them
thanks Age a
empanadas
lot.
was fucking smacking, bro. They were hella good.
Age. My mom's a chef, and mom's used to be a chef, and She makes good food.
Hella
And
good.
we,
Yeah. Them empanadas was fucking
we give it
smacking,
out.
bro.
One of the community organization I volunteer with, the American Red Cross.
Yeah, shout out
to American Red
Let's go.
Cross.
Hey,
Yeah.
the C button.
The C button.
Yeah. Shout out. Let's go. You
Shout out
go
to
there
American
longer if you want. That's good. That's a good one. Let's
Hey,
go.
I miss
Let's
you
go.
guys. I miss you guys, but yeah, I used to bring a lot of. I volunteer there. I'm a volunteer at the American Red Cross Blood Donation Organization. Yeah, I volunteer there. I used to bring the staff empanadas, man. My mom made. Man, they devoured it. So hey, I miss you guys. I love you guys.
Yeah. Shout out if you want to pick the seeds again, bro. We're abundant with the hand claps. Hand claps are good. We want to share love, bro.
I'll be back. And I haven't been back in a while. Been busy with my stuff and everything, but hey, to you guys I work with, you know, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Hanging in there.
Hand claps. So guys, any minute now, we should be having Gene pulling up. It should be any minute, and we're super excited to have this guy. And yeah, man, it's a good day in the Bay Area today. It's not too. It's been hella cold lately, so yeah, you know, it's not too cold right now. It's a little bit of sun.
When did you first meet Gene? Like, personally, you know him, right?
Yeah.
And he knows you.
Yeah, that was about 8 years ago. I did a con in San Jose. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a super minute. Yeah, it's been a super minute.
We did a con in San Jose.
Yeah, so to see him like thriving and doing his thing, bro, that's just fire.
Yeah.
It's fire. What's up, bro? Yeah, man. You know what? One thing about having a portable podcast is setting up in places and just talking to random people. You got to be in the right area for it to happen, but
where there's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Where there's a lot of people.
A lot of cool people like chill too.
But you get energy out of it.
Yeah,
right?
you got to be like with the right people. Okay, okay, I'm gonna pause this and wait for my guy to get here. Peace. Yo, what's up? What's up?
What up? How are you?
Oh, bro, I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro?
Living.
I'm missing you, baby.
Melania, turn it up.
I need my baby.
Yup. Tell him about it, B.
I think I'm going kind of crazy for you. I think I'm going kind of crazy for you.
What
I
else?
think I'm going kind of. I'm sorry that I had to say goodbye.
I had to say goodbye. I'm sorry.
But boy, you ain't treating me right.
Nah, it's fucked up.
You know that I love you,
You do.
and I'd always be there for you.
That's true.
I was always true.
Always.
Always good to you.
And me too.
So good to you. Boy, I'm telling you now, I am alone, and I don't have no fear.
Yeah.
All I have is tears.
Turn it up.
Don't cry.
Because boy, I love you.
You do.
Put no one above you.
Never that, huh?
So true.
Now I cry alone nobody else. I know that and all my love was true for you.
Whatever.
So how could you put me through? Why you put me? Boy, you know that I loved you.
You know I love you though, mama. Yeah.
Boy, you know that now I'm a fool for love, a fool for loving you.
Turn it up, my
Check
nigga.
what's up right now. You're on the Age Scott podcast, and I am Mike, Michigan. What's happening? Vallejo, the town, San Francisco, San Rafael, Santa Rosa, everywhere. Benicia, oops, dropped the bud. Yo, we'll be
Ladies
back
and
after
gentlemen,
this.
we're back from our break. Age page, the age page with our good guest. All right, so hold a minute. Why don't you go ahead and do the formal acknowledging of our guest, please?
We are here with the one and only GENE LUEN Yang.
Hand claps.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
Let's
Nice to be here.
Let's go.
Thank you, GENE.
Grab
It's
it,
an honor.
Into the mic, we got traffic, but just spit it loud. All right, so Gene, first and foremost, it's coming from all angles. Bro, as a Bay Area, okay. I don't even know how to start this. This is so insane. Mike, can you just speak on his acknowledgments and all the things like artistically, my man? Like let's go through it.
Well, yeah, you worked on titles, Monkey Prince.
That's right.
Hand claps. Hand claps. Let's go.
No, sorry, a graphic novel based on me. no, we have the same name. Sorry,
That's right.
Make about me.
The main character's name
Yes.
is Marcus.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Were you thinking
that's
about Marcus? You thinking about That's fine. That's fine.
That
Let's
was
go.
a coincidence. Yeah, and so there's that, and then American-born Chinese that you wrote,
That's the dope ass book right there. Hand claps.
Oh, thanks, dude.
and then Boxers, and then there's
Boxers
two
and
of
Saints.
them.
That's right.
Boxers and Saints.
Yes. Yeah. That's
and then Lunar.
Lunar Near Love Story. That's
Lunar Near
came
Love
out last
Story.
year.
There
It's
you
a rom-com graphic novel that I did with a friend of mine.
That's
Yes.
fire.
Yep.
It's fire.
And any other
And then
titles?
now I'm on.
Oh yeah,
now
that's
I'm on
right.
Turtles.
The current
Turtle,
one,
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hand claps. Let's go. That's
he-
fucking fire, bro.
He is the new writer
Thanks,
of
dude.
Teenage
Thanks,
Mutant Ninja
dude.
Turtles, which is why you're here today, right?
Yeah,
You're
that's right.
debuting
I just did a signing with Flying Colors
Yes.
Comics in Concord, which is a legendary comic book store.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And I signed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 13, which is the first issue that I wrote, and it's drawn by the amazing Freddie Williams.
Hand claps.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. All
This is
right.
great.
So, artistically, we can recognize you like that, but then, as a Bay Area native, what advice would you give anybody doing art or trying to pursue the comic book
I mean,
game?
I feel really lucky that I came from the Bay Area, because the Bay Area has such a rich art scene, right?
Yes.
It's not just comics; it's everything. Like any kind of art, any kind of creative expression you're interested in, you're gonna find some kind of community in the Bay Area.
Yes, sir.
For me, I grew up going to comic book shops in the Bay Area. I think we had a lot of them. You know, I grew up in the 80s, so a lot of them. Red Planet Comics in Campbell was the very first comic book shop that I ever stepped foot in, and I kind of got inspired from there. And then when I was, in my early 20s, I ended up meeting a bunch of cartoonists all from the Bay Area, and that's kind of how I got my start. Like, I never got to go to art school, right? So my art school was hanging out with other young cartoonists when I was in my 20s, all in the Bay Area.
Yes. Shout out to Bay Area.
that's great.
Stand up.
You saved up.
Yeah.
Because I went to art school and I paid a lot of money for that.
Oh, did you? I don't know, man. I've always wanted to go to art school.
Yeah.
It just seems so cool that you can spend years of your life just doing art. Seems amazing.
Okay.
It's harder than it sounds, but yeah, the education. It costs.
Did you like it? Are you glad you did it?
Yes, I am. I have no regrets that I went to art,
regrets.
because I would not have picked up the skill I have today,
Yeah.
drawing comics right now and everything. But everybody has their own learning ways and everything. So this was self-taught, right? I mean,
I took some classes at community colleges.
Yes.
Which was really
Okay.
helpful, right?
Yes. Okay.
I did do that. I did do that for a few years. You know, like when I was in my early 20s.
Yes.
But I really do think the way I learned to make comics was by hanging out with other cartoonists.
Yes, that's the you know what? That's the best teacher.
Yeah, so I mean that's my advice when people ask for advice on how to get into comics. I think you find a tribe
Yes.
of people who also love comics, who are ideally you're, like if you're in your early 20s, you find guys that are about your age, about where you're at in your career, and then you grow together. You know, it's like I feel like that's the best way to learn how to make comics.
Yeah, and the best way about learning how to make comics is making comics.
Is making comics,
Making
and the
comics,
thing is,
yeah.
if you have friends who are doing it, you will push each other to do it.
Yes,
right.
that's
Facts.
because you need the inspiration.
Yeah, and we used to get together once a week at somebody's house, and you would always want something new to show, right? And so if you have that friend group, that'll push you to make comics.
Hold you accountable, right?
Yeah, that's right. Hold you accountable. That's right.
Facts. Okay, so Gene, I got a question for you. So, in your journey doing the comic book career and creating, have you seen a true diversity in it, or like, do you feel like you are inspiring possibly even your own people to be more creative?
Yeah, I actually, I mean, when you look at the history of comics in America, it's always been it's always been a medium for people who can't find their voices in other ways.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of the most popular heroes that we know were created by these children of Jewish immigrants, and they came from these really poor communities, right?
Yeah.
And there are people who there's no way they could have gotten published by like a standard American publisher at the time. There's no way they could have broken into Hollywood. What they could do is they could pick up a pencil and a pen and draw on a piece of paper, right? Anybody can do that,
Yeah.
and they were able to find their voice in that way. And I think if you look at all the way through, like with American Underground comics, everything, it's people who can't, like, they're outsiders. I think we're an outsiders
Facts.
medium, right?
Facts.
So it's just the gatekeepers around comics, especially post underground comics, were just not there. If you wanted to make a comic, you just write it, you draw it, you self-publish it, and you get your voice out there,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
So I think because of that, diversity definitely is not perfect in American comics, but I would argue that it's probably better than a lot of the other media out there.
And better
Right.
now than it's been
And
in
it's
a long
definitely
time.
better now. Yeah, it's definitely better now than it was back then, right?
Gene, what's your favorite comics? What's your favorite comic book? I know. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place.
No.
Yeah.
I really.
What's your favorite comic
I mean,
book?
I love a lot of the classics. I love Persepolis. I love Mouse. I love
Mouse.
Bone.
Those are the
Right,
great.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
Bone.
Mouse
I
is
grew
fire.
up on like a lot of Marvel comics.
Yeah.
You know, so
Favorite Marvel comic?
Ooh.
My favorite Marvel, 181 Daredevil. Like Death of Electro. That's my shit.
Yeah, this
It's my
is
shit.
That's so good.
It's
That's
my
so good.
shit. He keeps on mentioning
I
that.
my
love,
shit.
I
It's
love
my
the,
book.
The Peter David run on the Hulk was it.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
I really
remember
love
that.
Peter David.
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
love Peter
yeah,
David.
facts.
Yeah, and I actually also really love the sitcom era of Justice League. You know, with like Kevin McGuire drawing.
Yeah.
Like I love that whole era. I think it's great.
Right. Favorite book.
My favorite book, it will probably have to be. Sorry. The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah, Dark Knight
Yeah,
Returns
by,
is
Frank Miller brother. Yeah.
That was Frank Miller,
amazing,
yeah.
amazing. There was also, I mean, I guess I like some of the more obscure stuff.
This went through favorite books. This names of books.
Yeah.
I really like this run. It's a little bit obscure. It's a run that was written by Giffen and DeMatteis, drawn by Sean McManus of Dr. Fate. From like the late 80s, early 90s.
Oh,
I thought it was great.
I know Sean McManus. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he
Yeah.
did like a run on
Yeah.
on Sandman. You know,
Yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah, that's him. There you go.
John Burns ran on Alpha Flight. First 12
Yeah,
issues of
yeah,
Alpha
yeah.
Flight.
There you
John
go.
Burns.
There you go.
Shit's
Classic.
fire. Shit's fire. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go. Rapid fire.
Yeah,
Come.
well,
Let's go.
I mean, John Byrne. John
Yeah,
Byrne.
John
Did you guys
Byrne.
ever read Next Men?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I
yes,
really
yes.
like that stuff
Yeah.
too.
Oh,
It was
nice.
great.
I feel like Next Men was what he wanted to do with X-Men.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. I
yeah,
think
but
you're
he
right.
couldn't really.
But they wouldn't let him.
yeah, yeah.
You mentioned Persepolis and Mouse,
Uh-huh.
so I could not finish neither of those books
Oh, why?
because if I continue, I would have cried.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
a
that's
very,
right.
it's they're sad.
That's right.
It's a
yeah,
sad
they're
one.
very sad books. I mean, I think
I couldn't finish it.
It shows the
was like, oh my God.
emotional depth that you
Yeah.
can get out of comics, right? Those
Yeah.
two books.
Gene, how big of a family do you have? Brothers, sisters, mom,
I have
pops?
one younger brother.
Mm-hmm.
I have and then right now my wife and I are raising 4 kids.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
wife. Yeah, yeah,
you.
all that,
Thank
all that
you.
beautiful hand clap. Of course, yeah, hand clap. Growing up, were you inspired to draw young amongst all the stuff you were like? When did you start wanting to get in comics?
I bought my very first comic book when I was in 5th grade, and after that I started making my own comics. I mean, it's sort of what we were talking about, right? Like, there's just no real gatekeepers. At least when you're talking about self-published comics, you can just do it.
Facts.
So that's what I was doing in 5th grade. I had a friend named Jeremy. We would draw comics together. His mom would Xerox them for us. We'd staple them into books, and we would just sell them by hand.
Yeah, facts.
And that ended up being what I did as an adult too, right? Like I was a self-publisher for a very long time.
That's how a lot of us started.
Yeah,
once we
yeah,
were going
yeah.
to go to
That's
comics.
right.
You draw it on the line paper or something like that,
Yeah,
a note
that's
paper,
right.
and then staple it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That
Staple
is
into books.
the
Yeah,
comic
yeah.
book artist in the making, right
Yeah.
there, at a very young age.
You gotta love the media, man. That's what we're all here. Once again, listeners, we are in front of the Starbucks of Concord. Gene, I mean, thank you. I mean, I don't know how long you want to let us rock with you. I mean, I want to be truthful to that 10-minute thing you have, but
You gotta run.
Yeah, I do gotta
You
go.
gotta run, okay.
I got family stuff later. But
yeah,
but
bro.
this is
We
super
all-
fun.
we all
This is
do.
super fun.
Yeah, no.
We don't want to keep you
Yeah,
forever. You know? I mean,
have you been on podcasts before?
I've been on a couple podcasts
Yeah,
before.
this
Yeah,
is
I
fucking
love
fire.
podcasts.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
when I'm driving home later today, I'll probably be listening to a podcast.
This will be up on my YouTube channel, The Age page.
Okay, awesome. How long you been running this YouTube channel?
Man, fuck. I've been 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
But I've been like trying to like animation and
Okay,
music. There's all type of stuff on there.
So since post-pandemic, you probably started around pandemic.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool.
How was the pandemic for you?
It was okay. I mean, in some ways, like, you know, because my wife and I, we have 4 kids, we were still in a full house, you know, so it never felt lonely for us. It was more like, sometimes our kids would drive us crazy, but it never felt lonely for us. I know that for some folks, loneliness was a really, really big issue, right? But I do also have to say, you know, as terrible as it was for a lot of people's mental health, there are also there are lots of creative projects that came out of that time.
Yes,
like
sir.
I have a
Yes, sir.
friend named Tin Pham. He did a book called Family Style. He would not have started that book had the pandemic not happened. It was because the pandemic forced him to be at home. And he just started drawing, you know.
Shout out to the pandemic.
Yeah, it sounds like your YouTube
Yeah.
channel's the same way, right?
Yeah,
It's got
yeah.
started out of that terrible time.
Yeah, facts.
you mentioned Tin Pham, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tin Pham and Brianna.
Yeah,
Lewinsky.
Brianna Lowenstein.
Shout
Same
out to
thing.
them.
Brianna did a book called Ephemera
That's right.
that she started because of pandemic.
They're so fun.
That's
Yeah.
That's
That's right.
So good things can come out of bad things.
Gene.
And you guys are, sorry, H. You guys are, you guys hang together a lot, right?
We used to teach at the same school,
I see,
and we're
that's right.
pretty good friends.
Yeah.
So
Are
we
you
do
still
hang a lot.
teaching?
I'm not teaching anymore.
Okay, I'm still
teaching.
I'm a teacher assistant now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Teaching is great. I had a hard time when I left that job because I loved it so much.
Yeah.
Teaching is awesome.
What subject did you
I
teach?
taught computer science. So I
Computer
was
science.
a teacher for 17 years.
This fire.
Oh, okay.
This fire.
Yeah.
You teach an art class?
I did. I taught computer art. I did teach computer art.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Gene, you're drawn amongst a family of 4 kids and wife, and that's a beautiful thing. But I know it's like you have to be real structured, like to get art done amongst your family.
Yeah.
How do you do it? Please explain to the listener how do you do
Well,
it?
when I was working full time, I would just wake up early and go to sleep late. So I would if I had to leave the house at 8, I would try to wake up at 5, get a couple hours in, and then after I got home, especially after we had kids, my son, when he was a baby, we would put him down at 8, and I'd try to work till 10. So I would not. For years, I just wouldn't watch TV. Like, my wife would watch TV, and then I would draw next to her.
Next to her, yeah.
So I would hear all the episodes of Office, but I never knew what they looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just think you just gotta
grind it out.
You just gotta grind it out.
And as you notice, I'm counting the hours you're mentioning. You're like 2 hours here, 2 hours there.
Yeah.
A couple hours here and there every day is the way.
Eventually you'll get there.
Yeah,
right?
eventually you get there.
Yeah.
That's so
right.
fire. That's so fucking fire, bro. That's dope, man.
Yeah. You should come by the Cartoon Art Museum and do in San Francisco.
I have a heart attachment to the Cartoon Art Museum.
Yes.
Not just because I'm friends with Andrew,
Right.
but
Shout out
also
to
because
Andrew.
that's where I proposed to my wife. I proposed
really?
in the Cartoon Art
Yeah.
Museum.
No way.
Not in the current location, but
Yeah,
in a previous location.
Montgomery Mission. Yeah.
Yeah. It was in an old location. That's where I proposed to her.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's where I went to that school, right? Academy of Art University,
Oh yeah,
right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends who went to Academy of Art. Like Derek or Kim went to Academy of Art.
He did.
He did.
Okay,
And so did
cool.
Tin Pham. Tin Pham went to Academy of Art.
Yeah. No way. Wait.
Yeah.
I should
Great place to
have
learn.
mentioned that.
Gene, favorite movie?
Ooh, that's hard.
That's tough one.
Top three. Top three.
I'll tell you ones that I
Go ahead.
watched recently
Yeah,
that I
yeah.
liked. Okay,
Yeah.
so a new one that I watched recently. I'm not a horror fan, but I really did like Weapons. I thought it was really well done. Have you seen that yet?
I seen Weapons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I mean, I feel like Weapons was right behind Sinners, so Sinners was still
Okay. I haven't
shitting on everything.
I haven't seen Sinners yet. I need to watch
Yeah,
Sinners.
a
but
good
Weapons
one.
is good. Weapons
good
is
one.
good. But Sinners just kind of
It's like,
eclipsed
I
everything.
see.
But Weapons is dope.
Okay, that's a recent movie that I liked.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
a recent movie that I revisited was Back to the Future.
Oh,
And
nice.
I
Okay.
saw it as a kid.
Classic,
I saw it
of
as a kid.
Of course.
But as an adult watching it, you realize how well written it is, right? Like the story's just structured so well. So I was really into that.
Yeah.
Back to the Future is insane. That's just fire.
yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
That's Josh.
Yeah.
Brianna.
What are you looking
I'm sorry,
at? Come
we're,
on,
we're
no.
looking. Yeah.
Explain to the listeners
I'm
what's
gonna
going
mention.
on.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm showing Gene a photo of me with Brianna Lewinsky, and Tin Pham, and Josh.
Hand claps.
I forgot. Sorry, Josh. I forgot your last name, but
That's dope.
yeah, apologies. But at the Cartoon Art Museum, that Gene, I really do hope that you pay at the Cartoon Art Museum.
Yeah,
because
I'd
we
love
really
to
love to
come.
have
I'd love to come by.
do
yeah,
the signing over
sure.
there with
anytime.
with Andrew.
Anytime. That'd be fun.
And then we
Yeah,
could have a
maybe
big
Andrew
showing over
can
there.
sign his Turtles book.
Yes.
And then I can sign one of my issues.
Yeah.
At the same time. We could try to figure that out.
That's right. Andrew Farago, the curator of our Cartoon Art Museum, also wrote a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles book,
Yes, he did.
art book.
Brother, okay. You're right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Before you leave, let's talk about that.
Yes.
What, since you're writing it, first before we talk about the future, let's talk about how did it feel when you got that? Like, how, like...
To be honest, I was not expecting it. So one of the editors at IDW, the publishers of Turtles,
Shout
had worked
out.
at DC, and he was familiar with my work from his time at DC. So he kind of put my name into the hat, And I know they were talking to lots of different writers for it, and I just thought, well, I'll just, I'll go through these interviews. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then when it happened, it was like kind of shocking. It was shocking because, like, I like everybody else who grew up in the 80s, I played with the toys and watched the cartoon.
Of course.
But then I got my start in comics with the Zerichgram, which is like basically Turtles money, right? So it really felt like a full circle moment for me.
That's so fire. That's so
Yeah.
fire. That's so fire. Okay, so you landed it. You're now writing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You're the mind with the direction going forward. What in your mind do you see? Or do you even know sometimes? Like, okay, well, I guess I'm saying, what's your writing process? Are you like on the toilet taking a shit? You're like, oh, I'm gonna think about, I got this idea with
That
Splinter.
happens. That
Yeah,
definitely
that's what I'm saying.
happens.
Keep it
That
real. Keep it
definitely
real.
That definitely happens. But
On the
so
toy technician, yeah.
what I do is I try to outline like story arcs. You know, like 6-issue story arcs. I'll try to outline it, and then I'll send that to the editors at IDW, and then we'll go through it. We'll have multiple meetings about it, and then that gets broken up into issues. You know, like a big storyline gets broken up into smaller issues, and then for me, the thing that I like most about Turtles is that it's a family. It's about family.
Yes.
So that's what I like. That's what
Focus
I want.
on the family aspect.
That's what I want to talk
I like
about.
That.
You know, I
like
want to talk about the how it's sometimes really hard to be brothers, but you still need them.
Yeah.
And then also, especially about fatherhood. You know, since I have 4 kids, and basically Splinter is essentially raising 4 kids.
Yes, sir.
I wanted to talk about that too.
It's beautiful, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Thank you.
Fucking fire,
You know,
bro.
Age, speaking of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, Age was telling me that Daredevil, the toxin that Daredevil got exposed to, is the same toxin that
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
made
right.
Teenage
Drips
Mutant Ninja
down.
That's
Turtles.
right.
Yeah.
drips
That's
down
right.
and-
That's
How can I
exactly
say
right.
Daredevil?
You too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
So I
Turtles
was like-
originally was
and-
supposed to be kind of like a spoof.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it
Yes.
turned out to this
Shit.
crazy
And
thing.
they turned into, they made them ninjas.
Yeah, it's like bigger than Daredevil. That's how I
Okay,
would argue.
I know, right?
Right?
Gene,
That's
you're on
the irony.
I'm sorry, you're on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but before you leave this existence, if you could write for a random DC or Marvel B or C character, do you have an idea?
Frogman. You know who that is?
Yes, of
Frogman.
course.
Yeah,
Of course.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you're hardcore.
Yeah,
You're
I'm hardcore.
Yeah, Frogman.
No, I don't know Frogman.
He's kind of obscure,
Yeah,
but he's
super
the
obscure.
son of a villain named Leapfrog. And he
Okay.
was a Spider-Man villain. He was a Spider-Man villain.
I didn't know
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was a son
Oh,
of,
you didn't-
but
okay.
I know.
Really?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so his origin story is he's raised by the single dad, right? And the single dad eventually has to go to jail because he gets like defeated by Spider-Man. And then the son finds his dad's super suit, you know, and he like realizes his dad's this villain and feels really bad about it. So he decides to use his dad's super suit to become a hero, to kind of redeem the family name.
Yeah, that's cool.
Except that he sucks. He sucks at being a hero. He's like
Yeah.
really clumsy, and he's always like trying to tag along with Spider-Man. Spider-Man don't want to have anything to do with him. So
Really?
I think his origin story is like super compelling because of that. You know?
Interesting.
Okay, I got a good one. Oh, I got a good one. All right, so I'm sorry, I get excited. Black Panther for black folk just raised our raised
yeah.
the energy. We were like at the theater, like fuck yeah, and shout out to Chadwick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, excuse me, I'm excited. But like
Chadwick Boseman.
Yes, sir, thank you for helping me on that. Black Panther did for black folk was raise our like energy about comic books. Do you feel like Shang-Chi did the same for, because I even like Shang-Chi, but I don't think like my Asian descent really was excited for it as they should have been. I don't know.
I think there was some excitement about Shang-Chi, for sure. There was definitely some excitement about Shang-Chi. I don't think it was on the level of Black Panther, though.
Yeah.
Black Panther was also
Wasn't as energized.
It wasn't just.
But it was,
I mean, it was like almost like a whole world, right? It wasn't just a hero that movie introduced. It was like this whole, like Wakanda is its own
Well,
thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You know
it
what I
is,
mean?
yeah,
And I don't know if Shang-Chi had that same
right. We
piece to it.
Asian people are complicated, okay?
Yeah.
We Asian people are.
Shang-Chi, I love Shang-Chi. I know there's a lot of love for Shang-Chi. I don't think it's on the same level as Black
Right.
Panther. Yeah. Black Panther is like a cultural phenomenon, right? It's like I don't know how you're gonna replicate that.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I just love comic book art and movies in general. So it's like just making conversation about, the representation and making sure that everyone's being represented in these movies and comic books, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's way better now, right, than it was when we were little kids. Way better now.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I mean, we can keep rocking or we going.
Yeah.
I mean, this is so much fun.
Yeah, we don't want to keep you, but
Yeah, well, I
we all
appreciate
gotta
this, man.
run.
This was super fun. This was great.
Okay,
Awesome
Yeah.
to hang out.
Gene,
it was great seeing you.
A thought to the listeners. What would you tell a listener coming up? Young kid, he sees your art. He's like, oh shit! Like he's from the Bay Area. He looks like me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I can make it. What would you tell a kid who's like who's doubting himself. And what would you tell yourself as a kid?
I
You know what I'm
would say
saying?
I would say set aside time every week, possibly every day, to work on your comic and stick to it. Keep it sacred. Don't let anything else interrupt it. And then find your crew. Find your crew of other cartoonists that will inspire you.
That's great.
Gene,
That's
thank
great.
you so much. That's great. Handcuffs on that.
So, are you coming around? You come around flying colors every Christmas? Are you here last holiday?
I was here last Christmas.
Last
yeah,
Christmas, and
it's
then
starting to turn
here
into a
again.
tradition.
It's starting to turn into a tradition.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Where are you going to be next after this? I mean, what's the next event or convention
The
signing?
next event, I'm most likely going to be at San Diego next year. I haven't figured out stuff
Okay.
for next year yet, but I'm most likely going to be at San Diego next year, and I'm definitely doing a GalaxyCon in San Jose.
San Jose, when is that?
That's like in, I want to say it's in August. I think it's in August around
okay.
sometime.
Oh, I got a good question.
Yes.
Do you miss the convention wave that the Bay Area used to have?
I think it's a travesty that they stole WonderCon from us.
I know,
How many
right?
cons did we lose?
WonderCon, yeah,
WonderCon.
WonderCon we
That was
lost
a big one.
8, right? Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's so sad.
LA
But
took it all.
WonderCon is the one that hurts the most.
I know. Anaheim
Right.
took that.
Yeah, WonderCon I really miss.
Yeah.
That was an unfortunate loss.
Yeah,
But you
agreed.
can come down, Cape and Cowell. You can show up to
I
Cape
keep
and Cowell.
hearing about Cape and Cow. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to check it out one of these
A lot
years.
of
Maybe
people
next year.
will.
We'll see.
Next year.
Yeah.
You should definitely come by.
Cool,
we'll all
dude.
be there.
Have you ever thought of putting after doing so many conventions, I see all it takes is a bunch of people. Like you can put your own convention together.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gifted in the
Yeah.
administrative skills.
Well, that's great, Gene.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys.
great, Gene.
This is
Thank
super
you.
fun. Thank you so
It's
much for
been
having me,
much.
man.
Thank you,
yeah,
bro.
I appreciate
God bless
it.
you, bro.
All right.
God bless you.
God bless.
Gene, thank you so
Yeah.
fucking much, bro. God,
Appreciate it, dude.
Gene Yang in the building. Let's go.
All right, guys.
Because we got the street, suckers! Can you dig it?